Greetings, feeders and bleeders. You know who you are. Fallen heroes. 7 years have passed since they ignited the DreamVid superstorm, and we still don't know who created them. Colton Ferris and his puppets simply tell us they were created by Farine Multinational to demonstrate the potential of their dream-controlling drug, Lucidia. And thus did the cash flow. The series was beloved by all. Who could find fault with stories of heroism and supreme sacrifice? What quibble could we have with individuals moving mountains, literally, for the greater good? The mountain of merchandising moved by Farine was proof enough of public approval. But then came the last story in the 5-part series. Expectations were sky high. Instead, it was an indictment against all of us. Corporate states and fundamentalist legislatures rejected it immediately, perceiving it as a target on their own blood-red foreheads. The rest of the world was divided. Then there was the matter of the missing message. Instead of a satisfying conclusion, we were left with ambiguity. Since the identity of the dreamer is unknown, and everyone who came forward to claim authorship was discredited, the puzzle remains unsolved. By this time, Colton Ferris had left Earth for his diseased palace at Pitsberg. It's easy to take potshots from space when you don't have to live with the fallout. Some said good riddance. But we just can't stop picking at the scab he left behind. Then there is Mr. Rooker Malone, poster boy for the fallout. Living his life as the last flesh and blood movie hero, closer to his character than any actor ever was. Voice of reason, humanitarian, champion of truth, eater of leftovers, more plastic than man. When Alden Boutrier created the human god, Malone hadn't been born yet. But there could have been no better candidate for the role. Today the Boutrier estate would marry him, if a corporation was truly a person, thanks to the cash that rolls in, every time he goes before the cameras, as the human god. But then came the enemy he couldn't defeat. The DreamVid. The uncensored, unregulated torrent of the human soul. When a facsimile of Rooker Malone appeared in a DreamVid, its simulated face made it a runaway hit. There was no contract, no credit, and, most importantly to Malone, no payment. Objectively speaking, it was no different from any famous person popping up in your dream. But this dream was bought and sold. The cash flowed past his pretty face, past the Boutrier coffers, straight into the hands of an obscure dreamer, with a percentage going to Colton Ferris. Before that, intellectual property was just a buzzword to the world outside showbiz. That changed when Rooker Malone presented his lawsuit against Farine Multinational. It was proof that the human god could bleed, and he was determined to make Colton Ferris bleed as well. Which side you're on in this battle hardly matters. It's simply a rare opportunity to watch the rich eat the rich, instead of eating the world. But the world goes on being eaten. You all bleed to feed them. And we are you.